Listen carefully. Your mind is noisy. Too many thoughts, too many doubts, too many distractions stealing your power. And that ends today. This book is your manual to silence the chaos, to take control, to amplify your power beyond what you ever thought possible. No excuses, no shortcuts. You will learn the quiet discipline, the iron-like focus that allows you to dominate every challenge without distraction. This is not motivation. It is not inspiration. It is discipline. It is relentless. You have a choice. Today, you choose control. You choose power. You choose mastery. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Stop feeding the noise. The first step is brutal. Stop feeding the noise. Every second you allow your mind to wander is power lost. Every idle scroll, every unnecessary conversation, every toxic thought, you are fueling the chaos. You have a choice. Every time you check your phone, every time you allow fear to whisper, you have a choice. That's the key. You don't need permission to take control. You don't need anyone to approve your discipline. You don't need their validation. Silence starts with refusal. Refusal to participate in distractions. Refusal to accept mental clutter. Ask yourself this: where does your attention go? Who owns your focus? Is it you, or is it the noise around you? That's the difference between a life half-lived and a life fully mastered. You must decide. You have a choice. You must decide. Discipline is not about motivation. Motivation is fleeting. Motivation is fragile. Discipline is steel. Discipline is repetition. Discipline is saying no when every voice inside you screams yes. Discipline is silence. Silence in your mind. Silence in your habits. Silence in your decisions. Here's how you start. First, identify your noise. Identify the distractions that devour your attention. Social media, gossip, negative thoughts, fear. Then act. Remove them. Limit them. Cut them out ruthlessly. You have a choice. You have to enforce it. No compromise, no excuses. Then replace the noise with focus. Choose one task, one goal, one moment. Immerse fully. Do not multitask. Do not rationalize. You do this consistently. That's how power grows. That's how your mind becomes a weapon instead of a liability. Remember, you have a choice. That's the key. The moment you feed the noise is the moment you lose yourself. You don't need anyone's permission to take your mind back. You don't need anyone to approve your focus. It is yours. Claim it. Dominate it. Own it. You face the truth. Now let's talk about the cost of ignoring it. Chapter 2. The cost of mental weakness. Every weak mind pays a price. Every unfocused thought has a consequence. Every day spent drifting is a day of lost potential. You have a choice. You face the truth. Do you want to be mediocre, distracted, reactive? Or do you want to be relentless, focused, unstoppable? That's the key. You don't need their permission. You don't need anyone to bless your discipline. You just need to act. Mental weakness shows up everywhere. In your work, in your relationships, in your body, in your health, in your bank account, in your results. Every day you avoid responsibility, every day you chase pleasure over purpose, you are losing. You have a choice. You are losing, and the price is real. Real-world example. Look at the people around you, the ones who complain, the ones stuck in cycles, the ones who have excuses for everything. They pay the price. They're broke in attention, broke in time, broke in focus. You don't have to be them. You have a choice. You have to choose differently. Discipline is not optional. Discipline is not negotiable. It is the only weapon against mediocrity. You don't need motivation. Motivation dies. Discipline endures. Discipline builds muscle in your mind. Discipline strengthens your attention. Discipline silences the chaos. Here's how you start. First, recognize the cost of weakness. Face it with brutal honesty. Then enforce your boundaries. Say no to distractions. Say no to mental clutter. Say no to every voice telling you it's okay to drift. You have a choice. You have to act. The truth is simple. Mental weakness is expensive. Discipline is priceless. You don't need permission. You don't need validation. You only need courage. Courage to confront your chaos. Courage to silence your mind. Courage to dominate your life. You've seen the cost. Now let's build the power to erase it. Chapter 3. Build iron-focused discipline. Discipline is a muscle, and like any muscle, it grows with weight, with tension, with consistent challenge. You have a choice. Every moment you resist the urge to drift, to scroll, to complain, you grow stronger. That's the key. You don't need permission. You don't need their approval. You only need persistence. Step 1. Structure your day. Every hour should have a purpose. Every minute should serve your mission. No wasted time. No excuses. You have a choice. Structure equals power. Chaos equals weakness. That's the truth. Step 2. Embrace discomfort. Every task that stretches your mind, that challenges your patience, that tests your focus, it is a tool. You have a choice. Discipline grows in resistance. Comfort breeds weakness. You face resistance every day. Face it. Dominate it. Own it. Step 3. Repetition. Daily repetition. Hourly repetition. Minute-by-minute repetition of focused action. You don't need motivation. Motivation is irrelevant. Discipline is everything. Discipline is consistency. Discipline is showing up when your mind screams no. You have a choice, and you must choose discipline. Example: elite athletes, top entrepreneurs, legendary leaders, they don't wait for motivation. They create systems. Systems of repetition. Systems of habits. Systems that turn chaos into order. That's how you amplify power. That's how you silence the mind. You follow their lead. You enforce your rules. You have a choice. You act. This is the brutal truth. Discipline is your weapon. Discipline is your shield. Discipline is the gateway to unstoppable focus. And focus is power. You have a choice. You don't need anyone's permission. You only need action. You've built discipline. Now let's harness it for unstoppable execution. Chapter 4. Execute with relentless precision. Discipline alone is useless without action. Execution is where winners separate from dreamers. You have a choice. You have to move. You have to act. You have to execute relentlessly. That's the key. Action requires focus. Action requires eliminating hesitation. Action requires saying no to excuses. You have a choice. Every moment you hesitate, you lose ground. Every moment you wait for motivation, you waste potential. You don't need permission. You don't need their approval. You only need courage. Courage to act. Here's the method. First, define the target. Crystal clear. Know it, own it, visualize it. Every step you take moves you closer. Then remove all distractions. Silence your phone. Silence your doubts. Silence the noise around you. You have a choice. You have control. Then execute. Relentless, repetitive, unflinching execution. Push past resistance. Push past fear. Push past hesitation. Every small win compounds. Every action builds momentum. That's the key. Action builds power. Inaction builds regret. Combine them. Silence your mind. Amplify your power. You've learned execution. Now let's master unshakable resilience. Chapter 5. Harden your mind. Own your life. Resilience is the armor of power. The world will attack. Challenges will come. Doubts will rise. You have a choice. You either break or you grow stronger. That's the key. You don't need permission to be unshakable. You don't need validation to endure. You only need a mind forged in silence and focus. Step 1. Accept reality without complaint. Life is brutal. Life is unfair. Life is relentless. You have a choice. Complain or adapt. That's the key. Adaptation is power. Complaints are weakness. Step 2. Control your emotions. Chaos in your mind leads to chaos in your life. Every reaction has a cost. Every emotion has weight. You have a choice. Master your reactions. Master your mind. Master your results. Step 3. Endure. Persist when it hurts. Persist when it's uncomfortable. Persist when everyone else quits.